The bad news is the U.S. continues to have the highest rate of growth of the virus of any major country. In fact, just a few hours ago, in a grim milestone, we officially passed China and Italy to have more confirmed cases than any other nation in the world. We've also crossed 1,000 fatalities.
Because we were unprepared, Chris. This is an unprecedented, once-in-a-century crisis. Not since 1918 have we seen anything like this, but it was not unanticipated. Those of us in the prior administration remember all too well the experience we had with the Ebola virus emanating from West Africa in the fall of 2014. Frankly, that was a fraction of what we are dealing with now, but the situation we have is a nationwide disaster. Normally, when we deal with disasters in this country, they're state by state, region by region. This is a nationwide disaster, and unfortunately, our government has been slow to respond.
Well, having been very much involved with the development of such plans back in 2007, 2008, on a federal, state, and local level, it's a preposterous statement, has no bearing to reality, but, why are we surprised? I think the key thing is that we continue to get these mixed messages based on ignorance, a lack of understanding of the science, and just a complete misunderstanding of what the message should be to Americans. The problem is he's using that kind of information to justify in some way or explain the incompetencies of what this administration has been doing or not doing in preparation for something that we knew was coming. And even when we got the early warnings, we still messed up the entire process of getting the appropriate testing done and distributed properly. And now we have mixed messages, which are just confusing states and localities. And the biggest problem of all, of course, is a complete active melting down of America's health and hospital system. It is staggering in its breadth and scope of incompetence. And, the president did not cause this virus to develop. The president is responsible for leading the country in the wrong direction with misinformation that has been extremely destructive to our efforts to combat this calamity that we have on our doorstep.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we fully expect that it will. As Dr. Fauci has mentioned, and I've mentioned on several broadcasts, the Southern Hemisphere has cases. They're now going into their winter months as we enter into our summer months. We do expect a seasonal dip in the summer months. That's primarily due to sunlight. It has nothing to do with temperature, but the sunlight and the UV light, it inactivates the virus. And so it leads to just less transmission by physics. And so when